Yo, everyone! As we wait for people to flood in, welcome everyone into the stream. And if you're watching this back, welcome everyone to another episode of your Edmonton Oilers franchise mode, as we're having a little bit of a live edition today. Because I am crazy busy with work, so I thought I would just do a live episode, especially since the Oilers games have been canceled. I thought, why not do a nice long franchise mode stream, which will probably cap off streaming for the next week. I don't know if I'll be able to do another stream or whatever it may be. I don't even know what I'll be doing for videos this week, to be completely honest with you. Now with no OGRs, I don't really got a lot to do. So, yeah, I'll wait a little bit more until, you know, we get into doing everything and getting down to the business, which I am pretty excited to get this episode all started, because we have a pretty big episode. Yo, Oilers man, how's it going, bro? Your dad's texting you some bullshit. Well, I mean, if you left, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it, my man. It sucks, but don't let it upset you. But welcome everyone in. So we're gonna get into this episode of your Edmonton Oilers franchise mode. As you guys all know, if you guys didn't watch the last episode, you should definitely go back and watch it. You've probably already been teased because of the fact that, you know, we see that Vegas absolutely whooped our ass in the last final 3 games there. We just weren't able to get a stop. We weren't able to do basically anything in the last few games there, as the Edmonton Oilers just fell. I don't know whether it was just not enough depth scoring from the team or what it may be. I'm not too sure. You know, our guys in Lawton, Puljujärvi were doing well. Hyman, not bad. Nuge, Tarasenko, Yamamoto, Draisaitl, McDavid. One guy that I was not very happy with is Dylan Holloway, who, you know, was great during the regular season, played up on the top line, and, you know, coming in this playoffs, I was expecting a lot of goodness out of him, especially playing on that third line with Lawton and Puljujärvi. I thought he was going to carry himself a lot, but he played horrible. Pure and simple, he played horrible in this playoffs, and he's young, so I'm not going to ride his ass too much. Our team is still very much a young team, but we're going to be starting to run out on years with McDavid and Draisaitl. Both of these guys are getting up there in that age. They're 3 and 2 years away from signing new contracts, and I think the time is now. I think we got to stop the development of this team. We got to, you know, kick it in overdrive, and I think that's what we're going to do in today's episode. We are going to be kicking it into overdrive, because that's the biggest thing that we need to do today, is to really kick it into overdrive, kick it into that next step. So I was thinking, we need a really good defensive core, and I think that's been kind of our issue. You know, we got Darnell Nurse, who, you know, is all right. He's signed up on a big-time contract, and he's been our big guy. You know, he's been that big-time defenseman. And then we got Evan Bouchard, who has been also absolutely amazing, and he's been a great power play guy for the team. And then we also got Dmitry Orlov, Dmitri Orlov we picked up because there was absolutely no one available to be picked up. Now, on free agency day, he does kick into his no trade clause, so we can potentially trade him if Dmitry Orlov is ready. So now my plan is to kind of pick up, I don't know, I'm thinking of a left-handed defenseman, because, you know, looking at Rasmus Sandin and looking at the future of this defense core, I think we're going to be going with Dmitry Orlov and Evan Bouchard up the right side. Dmitry Orlov, I want to keep, without a doubt. He's our future defensive defenseman. He has some really nice X factors that I think we can develop him into a really strong defenseman. I think Zadorov is definitely our future guy to be relied on as a big defensive defenseman. Goaltending, UC Saros was really good this past year. Had another, you know, little bit of a struggle in the playoffs, but he's been our big guy over the past 3 years. So I don't know if I necessarily want to replace him, but maybe find another goalie to help us. But the biggest thing is Saros in the playoffs. Really, it has been his kind of hindrance with, you know, having him on the team. He has just not been a very, very good goalie in the playoffs. And we've been seeing that, you know, 2-4, and in the next year where we legit just let Mike Smith carry the team throughout the playoffs, and he didn't really play a whole lot. And then, of course, Saros, this year, he was all right in the first round, just wasn't able to hold things down in that second round against the Vegas Golden Knights. So he's also up in question, but he has another year left at $5 million. So I don't know. we got some big time decisions that we're going to have to make. Saros was amazing, but I think the biggest thing is that we got to improve upon our defensive core. I think that's definitely something we do got to improve upon is, you know, the defense, I think, is something that we need to improve upon. So, oh, I love that orange pop, baby. Love that orange pop. And also, the NHL season has been paused as well on Wednesday. There's like a whole season pause, so there won't be any more NHL games. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are your Stanley Cup champions this year as the Eastern Conference just continues on to dominate the NHL right now. So, as they win another Stanley Cup after going back-to-back and then, you know, winning another one 2 years after with Buffalo and Philly. It just seems like they just continue to dominate the league. And Vegas Golden Knights actually went on to the Stanley Cup final and lost once again. So Kucherov with the Al Ross and the Hart Memorial. Hyman with the James Norris, and they're dominating everything. Jesus, Tampa. Lady Byng goes to Backstrom. Gunther wins the Calder. Steven Stamkos gets the Conn Smythe. Vezina. Yeah, okay, maybe we don't trade Saros. He won the Vezina this year. That's crazy. And the William Jennings as he popped off this year. Zub, Pert, Crosby won the Frank J. Selke. And then Kucherov and Maurice Richard goes to Ovi, who had a sick year this year. He was absolutely insane. So, absolutely amazing season by Alexander Ovechkin. So, yeah, the draft lottery, which really doesn't matter to us because we don't need to worry about that because we were top of the league this year. We won the President's Trophy, which is the only award that we won. So, Lucic finally retires. So, I guess we get that money off our books of the retained cap that he had, right? No, okay, no, it was already off. So, I know James Neal is going to be coming up here soon. Now, he might be getting off the books because he's at 1.9. And then, yeah, Mike Smith retires with the Carolina Hurricanes after having an all-right season there with the Hurricanes. He's definitely well-known for carrying us to that Stanley Cup Finals and putting up a very great record. But very, you know, inconsistent at some moments of time. But an all-right goalie there, Mike Smith. So, as he finally retires with a pretty respectable record. So we'll move ourselves on to the to the draft. To the draft day. Oh my lord, my room is chilly. It is a chilly day outside there, boys. It's chilly. So, yes, the draft. Yeah, so like I was saying, I think hopefully we can find a defenseman that we can pick up to improve this defensive core. Like, God, man. I don't know. I don't even know, man. What's Puljujärvi at? Is he going to be a sec? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Scoops. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, we're going to have to figure out our lines here, man. We're going to have to, we might even have to move out a forward. Because both Puljujärvi and Yamamoto and Holloway is going to be creeping. Like, I know Holloway. Where's Holloway at? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, man. Now we could trade away Hyman. And I think that's what we might do, honestly. Because Hyman could get replaced by Holloway. Holloway's good enough to play defensively there. I mean, he's a tank. So he can easily replace Hyman. Right, so we can easily replace Holloway with Hyman and then Puljujärvi and Yamamoto up the wing. So I think Hyman is expendable. But the problem is with Hyman, he has no trade clause. So the time to trade Hyman is now. Because he has 2 years left on his no trade clause and then his no movement kicks in after this next 2 years. So, I mean, he still basically has 3 years. So the last 2 years of his contract will be no movement. So I think the time to kick in is now to trade away Hyman and let the young guns and Holloway, Puljujärvi, and Yamamoto take over the top six. And then we could get rid of that $5.5 million cap hit and also Sandy and combine it into picking up a defenseman. But we might have to make multiple deals here because we are only going to be able to trade him to a top divisional team. Yep, we only have 2 seasons left before we have to re-sign McDavid. So it's the big time right now. We need to make some big-time decisions. So, basically, I only want to trade him to an Eastern Conference team because I do not want to be going up against Hyman in the playoffs. So, basically, it's Carolina and Tampa Bay. Those are the only 2 teams that we can really trade him to. And then, of course, Colorado, and we're not trading him to, I guess that would be us in the top of the division. So, we only have 3 options to really trade Hyman to. So that kind of, oh, God, I hate Ken with his fucking no movement and no trade clauses, man. Too many of them. So first of all, we're just going to see, we're going to put Hyman out there, see what people think, see what we can get back from, see if every team's going to be after him or not. No. Only one team, and that's the LA Kings, want him. So that is not good. Not good at all. No, we don't want to make a deal with Colorado. Carolina might be a good bet. What do you got in Carolina? Who is needed on your team? A defenseman, for sure. That's what we're going to be making a move for. They could definitely use Hyman for their forward core. They could definitely use Hyman. Hyman could totally go into that core and fit right in there. Okay. So, you guys probably need some cap taken off your team, I'm guessing. Bring back Ethan Bear. No, we need a big time top pair defenseman. Oh, they even got Duncan Keith there? Damn, bro. And Larson? Jesus. Okay, so they don't necessarily want Hyman, but I know they kind of need an offensive guy, and they could use a guy like Hyman. And I'm thinking we pick up a first from them and then a third. How does that look? So Hyman, a first and a second. Will that go through? No, okay. So just the first, and then we'll pick up like a fourth and a fifth. Yo, it's Grayson's cuz. How's it going, Cooper? How's it going, bro? Okay, so a fourth and a fifth and a first. There we go. So Zach Hyman has been traded away to a top divisional team in the Carolina Hurricanes. So now we have traded away Mr. Zach Hyman away from the Edmonton Oilers, which is a massive move for us. And it is a key player that we do lose, but we needed to make some room in the top six to make way for Holloway, Yamamoto, and Jesse Puljujarvi, who are jumping up into that top six. So we needed to clear some space. Now the biggest thing is to find a defenseman who can play high up in the lineup, be that top two guy. I don't know necessarily if we're going to be finding that. I'm doing pretty good. I've been off of work for a bit, and now just doing a little bit of a franchise mode stream. Enjoying the day, bruh. Kane, Eric Holla. I don't think there's any good defensemen out here. But at least we got Hyman's cap off the team. Travis Dermott's high up there, but really we need a kind of a top guy. Okay. I think we wait. Also, I was taking a look. I was doing some scouting on the team as well, ladies and gentlemen. We have some serious prospects starting to come up through the pipeline, man. It is kind of exciting. Like Brock Marr, the Marr guy, or Brendan Marr, 76 overall already at fucking 20 years old. Xavier Burgult's almost ready, and Lavoie is also almost all ready to go. And yo, Grayson, how's it going, bro? So we got some NHL ready players. So I guess I don't want to make that pick with the pick that we just... damn it. I want to make a trade now. I want to find a good defenseman now. So, let's, I guess, just search every damn team and, you know, see what we can find. See if there's any available players that maybe they got too many top two defensemen, you know, too many defensemen, whatever it may be. Try to find, you know, an open team that we could potentially make a deal with and pick up one of their big-time defensemen that's coming up through the pipeline. Now, we could go after David Yurchek. They probably want those guys, though, to develop with the team. Yossi. It's going to be really hard to find a top two defenseman is the problem. Like, that's the biggest thing. It's like you got to be really, really lucky to find something that's going to be game-changing for your team. That's the biggest problem, I think, with us is that, you know, we're a little too late on that fact. And it's going to be pretty fucking hard to find somebody that's going to be able to play as a top two defenseman. Oh, God. Like, you look at most teams, they just got enough defensemen to be able to play. Like, somehow they won with this defense core. Like, Cody Ceci won a Stanley Cup with Tampa? The fuck? Dermott's been in purgatory, basically, but he's the same as Rasmus Sandin, basically. We don't need another Rasmus Sandin. Yeah, I think we got no luck here, boys. I think we're just going to have to wait until free agency, to be completely honest with you. There's a lot of defensemen in... I know they got Tanev coming off the books, so they really don't got to worry about that. Did you just cuss? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I just fucking cussed, bro. That's appetizing. Do they want to trade him? No. It's with Anaheim, too. I don't know if I'll ever want to make a move with fucking Anaheim. Screw that, dude. Chikrin, but he's really not... Yeah, it's just... Yeah, there's not a lot of great defensemen out here, man. I think we might just keep running with Sandin and Bouchard, I guess, because, I mean, unless we do see somebody that can really, you know, change the way that this team is defensively. I mean, Bear, but he's kind of the same defensively as a Bouchard and a, Bouchard and, fuck, what's his name? God damn it, why am I blanking so damn hard? Bear Dupris. Man, they got like 3 top pairing defensemen here, man. Would you like to trade one of them? Simon Everton? No. Most likely Detroit would never want to trade away any of those guys. So I guess we're just going to pick with the Zach Hyman pick, and hopefully we can get a good prospect out of it. Hopefully that's possible. So, with the first overall pick, the Dallas Stars choose the Bannister, 83 overall sniper, and then Blanchard, Paulson, Panic, all elite players. And then, oh, St. Louis goofed up hard, bro. Peralt went to Seattle, and then Ottawa also messed up and missed out on Green. So, definitely some steals. I don't know if there's going to be any steals. There's Manlow and Flattery. So, we're kind of getting in the later on rounds, so maybe we could potentially get lucky. And weren't we supposed to have the first round pick of the... Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, we have 2 in a row first round picks. Okay. Okay. And there's not very many good players. But this Alexander Yakupov guy is kind of enticing. Everyone else seems to be a medium top 6 from what it looks like. That's kind of a grab. Ooh, that might be a good pickup in Sontag. But I'm kind of going to go off to the board and choose Alexander Yakupov, the defenseman, the Russian. God damn, man. That was a fucking bad pick. Fuck me, man. Vandemeer's a pretty good guy. He's definitely rated as a medium top 6. Jonathan Marchessault. We're going to have to go... I think we're going to have to go deep off the board again. Whoo! Sheesh! What the fuck? That's the 3rd round? Okay, we're definitely going after that guy. Caden Richer. Okay, we're keeping him on our mind. We're keeping it on our list. I will even make a trade just to pick that guy up. My God. So I think we're going to go after Vandermeer. I think that's an obvious pick for us. Is definitely going after Vandermeer. I think that's a very easy pick for us. Ooh, there's even a gem. And how did we miss Miles Cook, bruh? That's a... Oh. Oh. We don't need another defense. Ooh, we could, though. But he has some X factors with Miles Cook, though. That's another defensive defenseman, man. He's a gem, though. He's a gem, and he's a good shutdown defenseman. We need more defensemen. Fuck it. Miles Cook. Why not? 6'5". Woo! Baby, let's go! Fucking Miles Cook to the team, my boy. All right. All right. I'm loving this. What's our next pick? Okay, we don't even have a second, so we're definitely going to be trading for a second round pick. Washington, we're making a trade with you guys. You want to trade away your second? We're making a deal with you. We want that Caden Richard guy. And Yakupov's always a bust. We should have knew. Boy, he's definitely being the next Matt Cook. Oh, does it say NHL 21? Oh my god. I actually legit put 20. Sorry, boys. There we go. I fixed it up. Thank you for showing me that. I cannot believe I'd even notice. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Thank you. We'll trade you 2/3. 2/3, and maybe we could potentially get another pick out of this later on in the round. So 2/3, a second, and a fourth. Will that go through? No. Okay, we'll just do that. Perfect. 2/3 for a second. We get our player that we potentially want, and that I think is going to be a steal for us. So Miles Cook was a beast, 74 overall. Do we miss anybody later on in that round, I wonder? I feel like Miles Cook is a pretty good damn pick. Yakupov was kind of a bust, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Did we miss? Vandermeer was a medium. Hale was a low elite. Okay, so we definitely missed some good players. We should have just chose Vandermeer and then Miles Cook is what we should have done, but it is what it is. We got the two defensemen. We got a big defenseman to Miles Cook for the future. So, Caden Richard, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay, hey, that kind of falls back on the Yakupov pick. Oh, and he has an X factor. Let's go, baby. Okay. This guy looks like he'll actually be super sick. Caden Richard from the QMJHL. Welcome to the Edmonton Oilers, my man. So this draft is actually ended up to be huge because I think this is going to be a draft that changes the future of this team without a doubt. Like, we just get two great, like, look at this guy. This should be a fucking guy that goes, like, in the top 10. Look at this shutdown X Factor, stick him up, ice pack, no like, this is crazy, man. We're getting some really good players with some really good X Factors right now. Like, we're getting off to a really good draft. I don't even care that we traded away some picks to pick up some players. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I think we got to go up to this Rohan Milson. Yeah. Yep. Another power forward, sure. Bring him on. Not bad. We need more potential. Toots on the ladies. He toots on the ladies. Oh, he just fucking shits on the ladies. We could go after a goalie, but I think we're going to go after a defenseman here. It's either between Quentin Clarkson, or Cutta, another right-handed D. 6'5". He's massive. Massive, boy. We're getting some massive defensemen. We'll go after Clarkson. Oh, we get back-to-back picks. All right, bet. Do we have any more gems up in here? Yeah, we'll choose another big defenseman. Ratoslav Cutta. Medium top 4. Not bad. I'll take that. I'll take another medium top 4. We're really loading up on the big old defenseman, man. The big old burly defenseman. But that's like the best potential defenseman that we've been seeing around, right? Like, that's the issue. Is like, we don't really see anybody else but for those guys that do have some decent potential. Wouldn't mind picking up another D, man. This time, like, somebody that's a little bit smaller. Two-way guy. Offensive defenseman. Fabian Guba. You're a goofy gooba. You should take Earl. He's a baseball player. He knows how to play soccer as well. Huh. Title in episode 3, it says, oh my god, really? See, that's how ingrained I am, and how many episodes I made of, like, franchise mode, is that I was like, oh yeah, I did, huh? I can't believe I named it. See, that's because, like, not making excuses, it's just because I make so many videos that, you know, it's ingrained into my head to, like, I made, like, over 100 videos on NHL 21, so it's kind of engraved into my memory to, like, name it NHL 21 for some dumb reason. But there you go. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out, Leafs fan. Thank you very much, bro. I think that's all the episodes that says. Mikko Altonen, sure. I think that'll be it for the draft, I think. Oh my god, we have another pick. Woo. Back-to-back picks again. We'll go after the random goalie that hasn't been scouted yet. We'll go after the American Scaviola. And I think we're going to just sim the rest of the draft. I don't think there'll be anything else. I should wait for you, but I've been kind of flying through this draft. I'm not used to the streaming part yet. I'll wait a little bit, all right? Would you guys like me to stream through? Would you like me to just skip through the rest of this draft, or would you like me to make one of these guys' picks here? We got Bremius, 2 points in 27 games. He has some character. And then we got Martin Bull, who had a 9-on-4, 40 wins with the Sarnia Sting, which is not too bad. Then we also got some defensive defensemen again that we could potentially go after. Brodin Vorobayev, Aiden Crowder. Definitely some swings that we're going to have to take with these guys. Definitely not huge potential players, but we could also go after another defenseman. So, we got some options. The Bull guy? Martin Bull? We do need another goalie, so fuck it. Why not? Martin Bull. Yeah, not bad. We are going to sim the rest of the draft, though. I don't think we need to make any other picks. That draft was pretty damn good. So Yakupov was the only really bad pick. We bounced back with Cook, Richer, and Milson, though. So I got to say, that was a really good draft. That was a really, really good draft for us. I got to say, that was really nice. We picked up some future players that I think will be huge for the team in the future. Especially with that Miles Cook. That was basically what we got out of for Zach Hyman. So I'm pretty excited about that. So now we got free agency day. First of all, we're getting Tarasenko off the team. We're just not going to be able to fit him on the team. So, oh my God, Nuge. What happened, man? You're down bad, bro. Well, hopefully you could have a bounce back season this year. Anyways, Holloway. Please don't say you want to... You're getting qualified offered. You're not fucking getting that money. Who do you think you are, Holloway? I know you just popped off this past season, but you played like shit in the playoffs, and you want me to pay you $9 million? Get out of here, man. Who do you fucking think you are? McDavid? You're getting more money than Draisaitl, bro. No. Not happening. Until you ask for something cheaper, that's you're not getting anything. I don't give a fuck. Nyquist, we might be signing you back, honestly. You were alright. You didn't play a whole lot of minutes, but you were alright. Especially defensively. You were not bad. So yeah, why not? We might actually be able to find a cheaper option than Nyquist, so we'll leave him be. Vitrino, we're just going to dump our entire depth. Our depth is actually kind of garbage in the playoffs, so we're just going to dump everybody off. Everybody off that was depth-wise is going to be dumped off. We're going to go with a whole new depth system. So Burgult, he's going to be pretty ready this year. I think he's going to be an NHL-ready player this year. He had 57 points in 82 games with the Bakersfield Condors. So I think he's definitely going to be fully ready to go this upcoming season. Otherwise, just to get some depth players, get Brendan Marr onto the team. Hey, my boy James Neal. Excuse me, Raphael Lavoie, get you on the team, or back onto the team again. Slavakovsky, you're actually jumping up quite nicely. 72 overall, low top 6. You're actually kind of developing quite nicely. I think he could be a good, fourth line player for the team in the future. So that's kind of exciting. And then we got Richard. We got some future forwards now coming up the pipeline, which is really nice to see. We're starting to kind of shape up that, that prospect core as best as we possibly can. And especially the defensive core is now starting to shape up with Cut on the team. Of course, Yakupov was kind of a bust, and also Miles Cook as well. Will we do some gameplay this episode? Maybe. Depending on how long the offseason takes, we'll see on the gameplay part. I would like to, but we'll have to see. Now, Ben Sherrod and Connor Clifton weren't too bad. I kind of liked having Ben Sherrod on the team because he was pretty good defensively throughout the season. So, yeah, we'll sign him on to another year. $2.2 million for Ben Sherrod. Connor Clifton we'll just get rid of. Hopefully we can get somebody else. David Ferentz, sure, we'll sign you back onto the team. You're a good depth piece. Bellew, yeah, nope, you can get lost. Rathbone, yeah, we could get you back on the team. You're a good depth piece. Weidman, good depth, nope. I fucking hate when depth players, oh, I want $1 million. Come on, bro. Nope, get lost. Dylan Robinson, I don't think we need to sign anybody else for the rookies. And then goaltending part, Georgiev was horrible throughout the regular season. And Colton Point, I definitely want to get you back on the team because you were absolutely amazing. I don't know if I want to rely on you as a starter again because, yeah, I just, no. Not going to trust that fully. So, we'll skip a day. So, Ben Sherrod decided to eject. He's not happy with this team anymore. Okay, so that's not good to see. And then get everyone that we wanted on the team for depth. Not like we had a lot of big contracts that we had to give out. So, Ben Sherrod really did not want to sign back with the team. So, even for, you know, $2.3 million there, Ben Sherrod, would you take that for a year? There we go. All right, $2.3 million. He just wanted the money that he was worth. So I think that's all we really got to sign. And of course, Dylan Holloway, who wants, you know, $9 million smackaroonies, who I don't want to pay that type of money to. That leaves us in a really tight situation where we're paying a guy $9 million. You know, he's a good player and all, but we're paying a lot of money for that guy. I know he had a good season, but he was playing alongside of McDavid and Draisaitl and kind of got carried. So we're not going to sign Bull just yet because he's a young prospect. So we'll leave him in the pipeline for now. And then coaching staff, we need to, I think we're going to go with a whole new assistant staff, I think. No, actually, our assistant staff is pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting him back on the team, actually. Our team has been good with the power play and everything like that. And I think Malak will stay on the team again because he's been a good coach for us. The past 2 seasons, he's had this team at 50 wins and brought us to the Stanley Cup. So, yo, Marcus, how's it going, bro? So, let's sim off to... Let's double check if we got everything now before we sim off the free agency. See if we got everything. So, yeah, all the UFAs that we don't care about. And then we have qualified offered Dylan Holloway. So, offer Holloway $7.75 million. We could do that, but we gotta stay realistic. I'm only able to go down by 100K and go up by 100K. So, that is kind of also part of the challenge as well. So, we're gonna hope that he does drop in a little bit of his money, hopefully. And we're not... So, we did lose one of our associate coaches. So, we're hoping that he does drop in his price value. So, free agency. So, Dylan Holloway is definitely at the top of that market, of course. Defensively, there's nobody defensively, I could already tell. But for, like, Devon Toews, man, they really cucked this guy hard, man. Jesus. Brett Pesce we got. Tanev we also got here as well. Which he's really solid defensively. I would almost take him over Dmitry Orlov any day, but... Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? This is usually where I end the video, and I'm like, all right, well, what do I do now? But nope, I gotta kind of conquer on and figure out, because this offseason is gonna be kind of, I'm gonna need your guys' help. So basically, the way that we got this team going right now is Draisaitl, McDavid, Holloway, Puljujärvi, Yamamoto, Nuge, Lawton's by himself, McLeod's by himself. So we need a new left winger and right winger, and then we also need a whole new 4th line. Not just that, defensively, we need an upgrade on the defense. So we're going to be looking at trading away Sandin, or also maybe trading away Dimitri Orlov instead. And then we also have Dmitry Zadorov coming up the pipeline as well, who's going to definitely be playing this year. Oh no, damn it, why did we sign Ben Sherrod with Dmitry Zadorov coming up the pipeline? Because I don't think they would be able to play alongside of each other. Shit. Then that was kind of pointless. Or whatever. We'll trade him. Not too big of a deal. We didn't put him on a no movement clause or anything like that, so we're good. Oh, let's bring back Tyson. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. No fucking way, man. What is Boston doing? What the fuck? Look at the amount of giveaway. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bruh. Yeah, I think they dropped down to a 96. I think. Yeah, they both dropped down to a 96. Wow, man. That is crazy, bruh. That is crazy. And they want to trade him away? That'll be happening. $10 million? Fuck. Guryanov. Klingberg, Matt Dumpa, and Spurgeon. Yeah. Oh, fuck me, man. There's nothing. I think we run with the same defense core. Quite honestly. I don't think we change a thing. There's legit nothing we could change. I think we just dump off Ben Sherratt because we accidentally signed him because we weren't thinking about Dmitry Zadorov, and I think we just dump off Dmitry Zadorov, or Ben Sherratt, I meant. And we leave the defense core the way that it is and hope that Bouchard and Sandin take a huge step up this year and that we get some really big development out of them. I think that's the biggest thing. Duclair, yeah, we could go after Duclair for an extra, like, secondary goal scorer, but for right now, I think we're just going to do everything by free agency. We're going to dump off Ben Sherratt. What do you guys think? Dumping off Ben Sherratt and then just basically picking up a good offensive defenseman to play alongside Zadorov, and then just relying on Sandin, Bouchard, Nurse, and Orlov once again going up into this upcoming season. There's nothing really else that we can do. There's not a whole lot of defensemen that we could pick up, nor is there any big defensemen in the free agency right now. So I think we just rely on what we got right now. I think that's the best thing that we could really do. We're not adding Miles Cook into this. Just Ben Sherratt. Chris. We'll dump him off to Pittsburgh. What do you guys think? Ben Sherratt, 2/4. And then we'll move on to signing the free agents. With $19 million, and we want to save about $7 million for Dylan Holloway. Hopefully he drops in his cap. So that's kind of the hope out of it. I think we're going to pull the trigger on this bad boy. I think Ben Sherratt is definitely a guy that we're just going to move away from. And, yeah, so we're going to pull the trigger. 2 4th-round picks for Ben Sherratt. See you later, bud. And so now we move on to the signing stage of everything. Because we don't want Zadorov to play alongside of Sherratt. It doesn't make any sense. So Dylan Holloway, we're hoping, drops in his cap because $9 million for Dylan Holloway, I just don't seem realistic right now. I can't. You know, I could see him as a future $9 million defenseman without a doubt. But right now, I just, you know, after the playoffs that he had, he was massively disappointing. And he played alongside of McDavid and Draisaitl. So why pay a guy that, you know, got carried by those two big guys, you know, big payday? You know, I'm going to stay patient with it. You know, I'm not going to give him that type of money when he's only just begun his career. So, now we need some depth. That is the biggest thing right now that we need to focus on, is some depth to be added to this team. So, I already like one guy, Marcus Foligno, but he doesn't really fit anywhere in the lineup. Jonas Donskoy, he's pretty well defensively, doesn't fit anywhere in the lineup. Kravatsov, Nyquist, man, there's really no one. Cirelli fits in our third line. 3.5. He actually did quite well this year for the Carolina Hurricanes. 47 points. Put up 7 points in the playoffs. That's not too bad. I mean, 2 2A forwards alongside of each other might not be a bad idea. And then maybe... God, man, this is... Maybe we might have to make a deal for Duclair. Because Oilers man did say there's Duclair out there. We do need a secondary goal scorer, but I don't want to pay a buttload to get somebody like that. We're all about playing with our money right now, right? That's the biggest thing, is that we need to be really smart with our money because we don't got a whole lot. Plus, we got to offer an extension to Draisaitl. Just forgot about that. Let's see how much money. Maybe we could get Leon Draisaitl on the one right now. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, fuck me. This is what happens when you have really good players on your team. Lock him up. Spin the wheel. God damn, man. That's a lot of fucking money. And he doesn't want nothing. Okay. He doesn't want a no trade clause. Not a no movement. Okay. Bet. I'll show you guys right quick. This is what he was asking for. He doesn't want anything. So, bet. Bet. I'll take that. So, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll give him what he wants. $11.925 million for the next 7 years for Leon Draisaitl as we get him locked up on the team. So hopefully he signs that. And then we also got Puljujärvi on the way. And also Yamamoto on the way as well. Ugh. God, man. This is a do or die season. Fuck, this even gives me more stress now. Like, this is the matter of fact that this is the do or die season. Like, legit. Okay, we really need to play smart with our money. We really got to play smart with our money. God damn it, man. Okay, well, we got Burgult coming up, so we can play him alongside McLeod, so that takes up a spot. Mara, I don't think will be exactly ready this year. Kerfoot's pretty fucking expensive, so I don't want to do that. He's good defensively, though. But, oh my god, dude. What the hell, New Jersey? Miles Wood's pretty good as well. We could play him as our fourth liner. So, yeah, Duclair. What am I seeing, man? What the fuck? My mind is breaking right now, man. God damn it, man. Why does everyone have to cost a fortune? Like, legit, there's nothing that's cheap out here, dude. Everyone's signed to these, like, max deals. Like, oh, my lord. Michael Dalcall, we could give him a shot, but he's ass defensively, and this has just been his first good year. Strangers, but he's only a 71 overall. God, dude, we are stuck in a pickle, man. I think the only team that there was available players was New Jersey. With Ryan Strome and Kerfoot. If we could do that and get Kerfoot, like, a good percentage of it retained, you know? I could do that. You know, I could do Kerfoot. I could do it if it's about $2 million retained. We'll take Miles Wood on. Oh, man, that's going to be a rough deal. We're going to have to trade away one of our prospects. I think it's going to be Kutta. Kutta. And then see if we get away with it with 2 seconds. So Kutta and 2 seconds for Kerfoot and Wood. Carolina puts Hyman on the block right after chain for him. Yeah, right? I think that's pretty funny. What do you guys think of this? So we get Alexander Kerfoot to play alongside of Scott Lawton. He's a guy that produces a pretty good amount of goals. He goes out there and he's been really good contributor. The playoffs, he hasn't been too bad. But he plays, the biggest thing is that he plays really well defensively. He's not too bad physical. He could skate. I think he could be a really good guy that we could play up and down the lineup. And then we're also getting Miles Wood, who could play on the fourth line as well. I think that might be the idea. He's been playing on the AHL. He brings some aggressiveness to that team. Could play alongside McLeod and Burgult. And then all we need is just a sniper, basically, a goal scorer. Well, we already got Kerfoot, who shoots the puck a lot, right? And Scott Lawton, who shoots the puck a lot. We could just pick up Strome. Just the problem with Strome is we don't have as much control of him than anybody else. Right, with Strome, he's only, what, a year left on his deal? Yeah. We need more defense than anything, and I think in our depth. Yeah, I think we make the move. Let's do it. That's what I kind of thought. We're going to have to add the first onto it. I know that's what we're going to have to do. I know we're going to have to add the first on. Yeah, okay, we're just going to have to leave the first alone. Woo, man, they're asking for a lot, bro, especially with us retaining that amount of money. Let's see if we can get it at 1.5, and then that makes it at least a little bit eatable. And a fourth and a fifth. Just a fifth. How about if we add a third? Not even then. Second. Okay. So Kerfoot's not going to happen, but we can with Strome. We're going to take Strome because he's going to be a playmaker. He's going to play on the right side. Then we can pick up a decent guy that can score and play defense on the left side. Or even play Burgult up there, for crying out loud. I'll even do that. Maybe we could just do 2 seconds for this then. 2 seconds. Let's give that a try. 2 seconds. Because Strome's a little bit cheaper. Still a good player. We'll bring him back to Edmonton, where he's actually going to play on a half-decent team. We're going to have to take that first off. Throw in this one. Peyton Hyman has a no-movement clause. No, he doesn't. I researched it before. Because he has a no-movement clause at the last 2 years of his deal, doesn't he? Oh my god, did I fuck that up? Oh my god. What the hell? What? Shit. Ah, fucking blows. I broke a rule. Well, my bad, boys. That's okay. It is what it is. I traded him to a playoff team anyways, so it's okay. It's not too big of a deal. I thought he had a no trade clause. Oh well, not too big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. I did break a rule, but nothing I could do about it. I can't fucking go back and fix it. I mean, we could give him Miles Cook and then do it again. Take back Hyman, but we already did the deal. We already did the deed. We're already stuck in a fucking shitty situation as it is. God fucking damn it, dude. How about 40%? There we go. Jesus. Holy jamoli. So finally we make a deal go through. Unless you guys come up with a consequence that we can do. But Strome, Lawton, Nuge, Miles Wood gets added onto the team. And we're only paying $2.9 million for Ryan Strome to play alongside of Lawton. So, okay. Okay. So that's the first step. First step is complete. We also got Xavier Burgult, like I was saying, that's going to be coming up to the main roster this year. Whether he's going to be playing on the third line or whether or not he's going to be playing on the fourth line, we'll have to decide on that. I think we pick up... Oh, he said a big boy word. Oh, shit. Yeah, I thought Hyman had a 5-year no-trade clause and then 2 years of no movement, but I totally mixed it up. So, my bad. My mistake. I will make sure I run by that, you know, make sure I stick by it. Eat gross foods. No. Hell no. Well, what I'll do for me breaking that rule is Dmitry Orlov's contract will officially just be now a no movement clause. Is what my consequence will be on that. Which makes it even harder on me. Because the plan was to just trade away Dmitry Orlov. So, the rule is now Dmitry Orlov's, instead of his contract being a no trade clause, now will be a no movement clause for me. For breaking that rule, I will now have to deal with the punishment of having to deal with Dmitry Orlov on my team for the next 2 years. So instead of it just being a no trade clause, it's now a no movement clause for me breaking the deal. So just to let you guys know, I fixed that. I fixed the rule break. So we're gonna hand Nyquist a contract 2.4 for 2.425 for the next year for Gustav Nyquist, and he'll be playing up on that third line. So forwards are complete. Defense. Matt Grzelcyk? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think we gotta go after Grzelcyk. I think that's no break. Play up alongside Dmitry Orlov, brings in another kind of offensive defenseman. Plays all right defensively. Yeah, fuck it. Let's lock him up for 3 years. 2.8 for 3 years for Matt Grzelcyk to play in our top 6. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. And then we need to figure out our coaching staff and everything like that, and then we could get the next season. We're definitely not getting the next season underway because I'm definitely going to be ending the stream here sooner or later. My brain is broken after dealing with this offseason, man. It is shattered. Like, we had to deal with a lot of stuff in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Like, beyond more than what I was expecting to have to deal with in this episode, to be completely honest with you. I thought it was going to be, you know, there's some things that we had to fix. There's going to be some things that we're going to have to do. But I did not expect that I was going to have to do some big deals and, you know, figure out what I wanted to do. Because there was a lot of moves that we had to figure out. And now that leaves kind of a bigger decision. If Dmitry Orlov jumps up, we're going to have to make a big-time decision on who we get rid of between Sandin or Bouchard. I think it's Sandin, but it's going to have to suck to get rid of one of those guys because Dmitry Orlov, I love the guy. He's good, but he's going to start declining. So hopefully he starts declining because he's stuck on a no-movement clause now. So, not the situation that we want to be stuck in. Especially with us trading away Hyman the way that we did. So, we kind of put ourselves in this situation. We did. We accidentally traded away Zach Hyman, and now we have to deal with the consequences of Orlov being on one. No, we do not want the call. We'd rather have Nyquist. Welcome to the team roads. Engelland, Bowman. Please say that we got Semenov. Grzelcyk signs with the team and Nyquist. Perfect. So now we basically got the team that we're going to be looking forward to using this year with $12 million in our pocket. So hypothetically, we could lock up Holloway. Hypothetically, we could. Yeah, we kind of left some money open now that we could go out and make a big move, quite honestly. There's no one available. There's absolutely no one available. My God. I'm going to keep looking through this like every fucking day. trying to find some open guy to go after for a D or something. I don't know, man. I don't even know if Holland's doing that every goddamn day, but I'm definitely doing that every damn day to check who's available to see if we could pick up somebody. But I think we just leave the money for Holloway. We sim a month. Hopefully he lowers it down by at least $1 million or $2 million. Because I'll take him at, 7.5. I'll take that, but there we go. Leon Draisaitl has decided to take his contract extension, so he'll be in for the next 8 years. Tyson Barrie making $10 million is the worst contract in the league. Oh, without a doubt, dude. That is the definition of the worst contract ever. We don't need to... We're not trading away any of our big players here. We're not trading away Burgult. That's not happening. Kevin Haynes, Krakovo, no. Nope. 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 If you ask me one more fucking time, give me another shitty deal. Yeah, keep giving me shitty deals, man. I love it. Muslin's not bad. But we don't need another Dmitry Orlov 2.0, basically. Alright, Holloway, how much cheaper have you gotten? Hey, there we go. Okay, I'll take that. Not Tarasenko. Holloway. Give me Dumb Holloway. We'll take him 2 years, yeah. 2 years at $8.2 million. I'll take that because, I mean, it's probably the best we're going to get. We could get him for way cheaper, but we have the money to sign him. We get him to that 2 years. That gets past, what? Because Leon Draisaitl's a free agent this year. So he'll be the free agent the same year Connor McDavid's being a free agent. So it's kind of rough, but I mean, that's probably the best we're going to be able to do with Dylan Holloway. It really is. That's the best we're going to do with Dylan Holloway. All right. So let's get on to the start of the season. Oh, God, this is... I don't know how to feel about this team, man. I really don't. I think it's going to be an exciting season for us. I think it's going to be full of potential, and I think we do have a good chance of winning a cup. But did we build the right team this year, Did we put together the strongest team we possibly could have put together this year for this big run that we're going to be going on, right? Is kind of what is going through my head right now. I'm getting a little bit anxiety because, I don't know really what to expect this year. I want to be a good team. I feel like, there's a lot of expectations with this team. The whole town of Edmonton has been waiting for us. We got absolutely asses walloped by the Vegas Golden Knights. And now, there's a lot of expectations on these guys. This is a big year for us to step it up and play good. Connor McDavid is not here forever. We got 2 more years left of Connor McDavid before he's gone. So this is a do or die season for us. This is a season where we're going to have to excel and play a lot better. So we're definitely not going to be doing any gameplay in this video, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Dylan Holloway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Perfect. Strom, Nyquist. Yeah, we definitely don't have the greatest depth in the world, to say the least. But we still have a good amount of money to go out there and spend money if we need to. Shit. Fucking shit. See, I knew this was gonna come back to bite us in the fucking ass. God damn it. Man, this leaves us in a real sticky situation, man. We could do multiple different combinations with the lineup, so could do Xavier Burgult up on that line. I want Ryan McLeod though to play here. That was kind of the thought of it, is to do this. So Now, we could potentially go and pick up a depth guy, because we're going to have to trade away Rasmus Sandin. And wow, dude, I don't want to, though, man. It's going to be really fucking tough to replace him. Shitty deal. Shitty deal. We just gotta hope that Dmitry Orlov jumps up good enough and that we could get a good enough defensive effort from him, and same with Nurse. And then good defensive effort from Orlov and Bouchard. We could hope that we're going to be trading away Rasmus Sandin for another young defenseman. Yeah, we'll have to leave that in the next episode, because I think I need some thought. I really need to think about this team right now, because this is a lot. A lot just happened in an hour. Like, that was a lot of shit. We need depth. We need a defenseman that's young. And somehow we're going to make a deal like that in all in one. So, I don't know how that's going to be possible or how the fuck we're going to do it. But we need to figure something out. So, it sucks that, you know, Dmitry Orlov is now officially on a no movement clause because we broke the rule. But now we have to deal with the consequences, you know, that we have to deal with what we have to deal with, and we're going to have to trade away Rasmus Sandin. It was either that or one of the younger forwards as well, so, you know, it sucks to be that we have to lose Rasmus Sandin. Seattle Kraken makes a lot of sense, but Alexiak's a top 4. Ooh, Parako. Nice. But, I mean, we already got kind of defensemen now taking up spots, so. Unless it's like a phenomenal D-man, but these are all the guys that are available that we can go after. There's a decent amount of players that are kind of available now, so hopefully that happens. But I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully I can figure out what the fuck I'm going to do with the Edmonton Oilers right now, but thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I will see you guys all in the next one. I don't know when I'll be live again. This might be the last live of the year. It might be the last video. Not last live of the year, but last live before Christmas. So I'll probably do like another live on the 24th before I head off on a little bit of a Christmas hiatus before the 27th. So thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. And I'll definitely be doing a live stream for Christmas Eve. So I'll see you guys all then. And